Dude, this title screen is like so fucking good. I've like mused about this before, right? Like, there's no way I haven't. But it like blows me away every damn time. It's like really incredible. Like, the music is probably like a really big factor. Like, it has like that wistful longingness of far gone days going about it or some shit. And like that sunset sky or whatever that is. The simple sight of Link just like riding out on the horse. Like, what's he thinking about? What did he do to end up where he is right now? It's really good. And it really is simple. It's just like sometimes the camera's static, and sometimes it's just like doing a basic follow of him. Like, as a game, Majora's Mask has like more interesting cutscenes in that there's like more like cinematography or whatever you'd call it involved. Like, there's like motion blur. There's some like crazy zoom-ins. There's like a lot going on in the cutscenes in MM. And the cutscenes in OoT are a little simple in comparison, but like the sheer power and energy coming from like this intro like beats out some of the best in MM just because it's like that good. It doesn't need to flex its muscles, or it doesn't need the motion blur. It's just fucking, it's got the power. Anyway, we're back with some more OoT. I almost said MM. Yeah, if only we were back with some more MM. And I've had this fantasy of like, oh, what if I switch to hold mode for a video? But it's like I don't actually want to play like that, so I'm not gonna like do it for like a lark or anything stupid like that. Oh, I thought I'd be Young Link and I'd have to like warp back here or some shit, because I think at the end of the last video, I went Young Link, but I have to be Young Link anyway, so I'm gonna go do that transformation sequence. Like, oh man, like the way he puts the sword away is so elegant. Look at like, oh, in the way this camera's spinning, like, dude, welcome to the next level, dude. Fucking video games are like, we weren't playing video games, it seems, until Ocarina of Time came out, right? Like, that's, I guess this was the moment where some people were like, oh shit, video games can be a little more than Pong. And obviously they were always like that. Like, you know, I'm sure there's some really cool Final Fantasy games. Earthbound was like already out and its ending is pretty crazy, but like, I don't know. I think this game with its mass appeal like really probably spoke to a lot of people. Because how many people played Earthbound? Come on. Anyway, yeah, we're back as a kid. And no one's dead yet. But I don't care. I'm not here to like run away from my responsibilities as hero of time. Actually, I am a little. I mean, what I'm doing is like totally relevant to like, oh whoa, it's like sunset out. It was like oh, okay. It was like really sunshiny in fucking Hyrule Town, but you know, I guess we operate in different planes of existence in and out of town. Anyway, what I want to do right now is I want to go to Lake Hylia, or not Lake Hylia, the Zora River, and buy some magic beans. I know, they have an outrageous price these days. I don't know what happened. They used to be so cheap, but I'm probably gonna only be able to buy like 5 of them before I'm just out of money. But I need them because, excuse me. I mean, I don't need them. I'm pretty sure like all of the magic beans are for like optional shit and stuff that doesn't actually like matter or amount to anything. Like probably 2 of the magic beans actually give you important 100% shit, like a heart piece or something, because most of them seem to just give you bullshit, like a scenic view of Kokiri Forest or some nonsense that, you know, I can appreciate as like, you know, just an appreciator of the world that this game has created. Like, oh wow, you know, Gerudo Valley looks pretty cool. I'm glad there's a magic bean spot here. Okay, yeah, I'm only gonna get 4 of them, dude. Just for now. What do you mean? They're going up? Are they gonna be more expensive than this? Don't tell me. These are the super popular I have a really bad feeling about this. Oh man, I was kind of kidding. I didn't think they'd go up. Dude, can I get like a hero discount or something? Man, this is just what I get for going back to being a kid. If only you could find this guy's like disposed dead body in the future and just rob him of his magic beans. Oh my god, they're gonna go to fucking 100, aren't they? I really want to know how high they go, but I'm out of money, so we can't find out right now. Okay, so is there anything more I can accomplish here right now? There's like some frogs over yonder. You know the ones. I don't care. I don't need to show you the frogs. You already know what the hell I'm talking about, right? But like, I think you need like the Song of Storms or some shit to like. Wait, do I have the Song of Storms? I totally do. Alright, you know what? I'll give it a shot. I'll play the nice music in Ocarina of Time for the froggies. And maybe you'll enjoy it too, the same way the frogs will. I know I will. Music in this game, pretty kino. You know, I heard that word from the gaming Brit. I think he started using it because it's like his thing now, but like, I don't actually know what it means. I think it means like the highest of quality of like an item or something, but I could be wrong. I don't know. Certainly sounds cool. Alright, so yeah, the frogs are like invisible right now. It's like pretty cute. Like it's another one of those OoT abs. Oh, never mind, they're right here. I can hang out with them if I wanted to. Dude, isn't this wild? I can like swim through this guy right now. Are they all here? It's just the one. Damn, so do they all spawn from him? Like, it's like one of those little... I don't know the names of them. You know, those little dolls that like, you pop one out and then there's a smaller one on the inside. Some frogs are looking at you from under the water. Yeah, there's that narrator again. Yeah, they come from the ether. The blue one's there, but the other ones are... Can we do that again? Yeah, the other ones, they come from nowhere. Okay, I don't know what kind of music you guys like, so I'm just gonna rattle off the list. Let's start with the first one. Oh, wait. Are these guys, like, associated with, like, the directions? Like, is the blue one the dedicated left arrow frog? Oh, they talk, too. How wonderful. That melody is so fine. We should all practice it. Oh, dude, maybe I can get my money back from the whole magic beans, like, disaster. Oh, yeah, that's really good, actually. What do you want, Navi? That cloud over Death Mountain. Yeah, what cloud, Navi? Nothing's wrong in the past. Damn, that guy's huge now. Okay, what else do we got? Sun Song? Oh, jeez. I'm sure the expansion guys are having a field day with these frogs. Oh man, what's next, me? The Vor jokes? Where's the list? I don't have the list of my stupid running jokes anywhere. I don't know, sorry. Oh god, they're kind of scary looking with their dumb little eyes. It's a good thing this game isn't of like the realistic variety, or like these frogs would be pretty scary. Like, can you imagine like one of those stupid Unreal OOT in real life videos, like with these frogs? Like, they'd probably have to be some like boring realistic frogs, but if they tried to like capture the cartoony frogs, it wouldn't look right either. It's like, you know, the mistake of trying to make a realistic looking Zelda game like that. Like, fuck those Unreal videos, they make me want to barf. And yeah, we played the Sun Song, but it didn't turn to night, so, you know, isn't that cool? It's like the heavens heard our like call, but like I guess they noticed like, oh, they're only playing it as like they're only playing it as a performance. We shouldn't actually like do day to night. Singing in the rain. Oh, what a feeling. Oh yeah, frogs like rain, I think. I mean, sometimes even you or I could probably appreciate, you know, the rain. How it makes the world look a little different. That little drizzle on your arm. It's a unique feeling. Oh, cool, we got the heart piece. So I guess... I'm not exactly sure what was the trigger for that. Like, do they just like the Song of Storms? Or could I have, like... Is it just like, you play 3 songs and you get it? I mean, we'll keep going. I gotta make them all big for, you know, the big boys out there. The guys who like seeing big things. You know. And yeah, it seems these guys do have dedicated directions, like that blue frog in the top left. He jumps whenever I play the left arrow. That's cute. You play the ocarina. That melody is so fun. Oh, they don't have a unique little description for it like they did with the Song of Storms. Okay, I think I'm about to cap out my wallets. Oh, that was weird. Like the item fanfare, like returned like in tune with me getting the item get thing. So it almost sounded like that could be a fanfare. Oh god, that's scary. Like fucking seeing them like in mid jump. Like look at that shit. Like oh god. Oh, they look like that boy or some shit. Like just imagine the fucking like unicycle or something. Like it looks like they're riding invisible unicycles. I'm mashing the start button, so the game is actually never gonna return unless I stop mashing. I just want to keep looking at these guys because they're fucking weird looking, dude. I'm getting a little scared. Maybe if we make them big enough, like they'll be tough in the future and they won't die out, because I don't think they exist in the future. So you know, maybe if we do a little training montage with them, they'll survive the trials of time, you know? What do you guys think of this one? It's pretty dramatic. Any fans? Oh yeah, yeah, that one's a fan. Okay, yeah, I guess this is just the stock reaction. Okay, and yeah, I get money for it. Yep. Okay, let's go buy some beans, and then, I don't know, I guess we'll come back and play another one. Or do we have any more songs to play? Oh yeah, Sarah's song. Maybe that'll be the last one, and then all the frogs will be big and huge. And then that'll be it. That's the end of the encounter with the frogs. It was pretty exciting. I think I failed this jump last time, but I think I can pull it off if I, like, actually, you know, put forth the effort. And I'd rather not lock onto this guy, so... Oh, man. This game's camera sucks. Oh, yeah, there we go. It didn't even matter. Alright, what's the price? 80? The legendary magic beans. Give me a break. Super price. Oh, God. You know, Link's been through some shit. He could kill this guy. Maybe if I come back after unlocking that, like, AK-47 you can find in Kakariko in the future, you know, I can get them. Get the magic beans. You still want them? I can't let them go for less than 90 apiece. I don't know if that's actually a real rumor. I saw, like, a Twitter video where, like, some guy was, like... It sounded like a fake Did You Know Gaming video where some guy was, like, saying, like, there was even a rumor that you could find an AK-47 in Kakariko Village. It's like, you know, that does sound like a fake, funny internet video. Like, oh man, let's make fake Did You Know Gaming videos. That'll be a fun meme for a week. But, like, I don't know, that does sound like something someone would, like, make up as a rumor, like, back in the day. Because it's like, how do you prove it? I mean, I guess you just gotta keep playing the game, and you know, it could be anywhere, that AK dude. Okay, what's Sarah's song? That's the stupid fucking garbage warp song from Majora's Mask. Like, oh god, the Song of Storm. Like, the more I think about it, like, damn, MM sucks, dude. Okay, what's Sarah's song? Okay, hold on. Oh god, I don't want to look at him again. Yeah, it's down, okay. Oh, whoa, you gotta wait for him to jump. Oh, wait for me. I'll climb back up. Sorry, my apologies if the commentary is not too riveting this one. I don't think we're doing too many critical things right now. We're like just, like fiddling with some froggies here, you know? It's not like defeating the King of Evil shit. Like, I was, like joking the justification for doing this. Like, I needed the magic beans, like, to save the world in the future, but, like, this doesn't have anything to do with that. Okay, you're all big now. The big lovers out there can, like, get off to this shit. Just pause the video. And, we're never gonna come back. Please drop by and play it, ... Yes, please. Cool. You know, I've been joking about the economy and, like, OoT, like, oh wow, it's so easy to just grind money in this game, but, like, Like, I'm glad I'm not, like, always, like, relying on the easily manipulable, like, ways to get money, like the fucking bridge in Hyrule. You just keep jumping and getting that 20 rupee, because that's, like, boring. I'd rather, like, I don't know, do, like, the unique ways the game has of, like, getting money. Like, the fucking Froggy minigame. Like, you know, that was a little fun, I guess. Like, a novel as an experience. I don't want to do it again, but, you know, I found that a little more enjoyable than just, like, spamming the same routine over and over and over again. Getting those fucking... Wait a minute, I don't have enough money for this shit. How much even are there now? 100? We have magic beans, dude. 100 rupees. God, this guy's crazy! I can't sell them to you. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Man, how many does he... There's probably nothing even in that bag. Yeah. Yeah, Ocarina of Time. Can't fool me. I don't see nothing in that fucking bag. Okay. How many do I have now? I've lost track. Just like how much... I've lost track of how much money I've spent on this, like... This scheme here. Okay. I want to say 4 is probably enough to do, like... my desires, but, you know, it probably isn't. So I'm gonna get one more, and then we're gonna call it. But how am I gonna get the money? Well, I think there's a secret invisible rupee, like, right here. It's like somewhere around here. I know the speedrunners always do some like kooky shit, like what is it? You like, oh yeah, you can't jump slash out of a backflip. Link's not that powerful. What is it? Okay, this guy's scaring me. I gotta kill him. I think these things actually did scare me as a youngin', like, you know, like seemingly all fucking things in OoT and MM. It's just, I don't know, the way they jump out, like, oh man, I didn't expect to see an enemy here, you know, that kind of fear. Okay. That's not what I wanted. Okay, I don't actually know how to get it. Pretty sure it's here, though. What is it, on the right? I don't know. I give up. How do we get 20 rupees, like, really quick? What's a get-rich-quick scheme in OoT, besides the obvious ones? Like, let's walk all the way back to fucking Hyrule and play the Red Rupee drawbridge game. Like, you know, that's really exciting stuff. I'm feeling a sickening sense of deja vu. Like, I'm gonna bring it up again. I think I've brought up, like, oh man, people who spend the whole video just grinding for money. Did the music, does the music restart, like, when you fucking, like, enter Hyrule? That was bizarre. Why did it start over? Like, it did the like the fanfare, the first few notes. That's whack. This game makes no sense, dude. Every time I claim, or like I think I've got the hang on, like, OoT, yeah, like I know how they made this video game. I know all the tricks they did. Like, something comes up that just defies my understanding, and it's like, why does this game work the way it does? None of this makes any sense. What is that thing that shows up at the top left when I open the minimap? Is that an emulator thing, or has that always been there and I've just never noticed it my whole life? So many questions. So little answers. Okay, so yeah, I guess we are gonna grind for 16 monies. But that's not my only objective. I remember in the last video, I commented that, like, the opening has, like, a circle of rocks around this cliff. And I want to see if they exist in the non-opening version of Hyrule Field. Wait, why am I even fighting these things? They only drop, like a blue rupee, I think. Like, if you kill the big one, I think it only drops a blue rupee. And that's, like, weak shit. I need big monies. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it does drop a red rupee. I don't know. Let's find out. Wouldn't that be fun? Defying my expectations. Oh yeah, there he is, the big one. Yep, only $5. Not worth. I'm gonna play pacifist run and stop fighting these things. Okay, let's search for the circle of rocks. I think I would have seen it already, so I think I might have already confirmed the rumor, or the legend, that I, like, my hypothesis. The circle of rocks doesn't exist in the real version of this fucking field. which is another bizarre quirk about OoT. So you're telling me there's a custom version of Hyrule Field made specifically for the opening? Just wasting a few kilobytes of data out there on the N64 cart? Man, how do you guys get away with this shit? Maybe they were spoiled because like this game was originally going to be nice voice crack, by the way. Yeah, maybe they were spoiled because this game was originally going to be put like on like the 64 disk drive, I think. Like, I think I remember reading one interview where they were like, yeah, we want to make it so the game remembers if you're on like a beach and you make footsteps, like it'll remember those footsteps. And it's like, you guys kidding me? Like, like how powerful do you think the tech is like on display here? And like that's you don't need to put that in your damn video game anyway. That's just like, that's some pointless flexing there just for the sake of it. So maybe they thought they can get away with a lot of things. And maybe they just let a few things slip by, like the double instances of the Hyrule Field existing. Okay, so we need $9 more, like really quick, but how are we gonna do it? I'm gonna try and figure out alternate methods that don't include that drawbridge right there, because I hate this drawbridge, or like the chain at least, because like it's just like undermining all these other like little mini games and stuff. Like, oh boy, I can get money by playing with the frogs, or getting money playing the bomb shoe bowling alley, but you could just mitigate it all because there's 2 or 3 or maybe even 4 invisible red rupees just fucking hanging out there, and they're always gonna be there. Like, what the hell, OoT? Do you not even care? Well, good thing I care, and I know how to make satisfying gameplay more than the actual developers, it seems, so let's have fun. You like buying things, don't you? Sell me the contents of a bottle. Alright, buddy. What do you think of this little guy? Oh, a fish! All sales final, okay. Hell yeah, dude. We figured it out. That was fun, though. We used, like, a resource in the game, and, we got a reward for it. I'm not saying that's inherently more satisfying than, you know, discovering a cool little secret jump you can do. Like, that's fun. That's fine. It's the fact that you can keep doing it over and over and over again. That's, like, the annoying part, because it becomes the optimal strategy, and it just destroys all the other mechanics in the game. Or not the mechanics, this is, like, the options you can do. Like, there's no point doing this shit I'm doing if you could just do that. But yeah, I think everyone's aware of this. OoT. Not too smartly made a video game. That kind of shit trickles over into MM too, even. That stupid silver rupee you can get just by doing a jump in Clocktown. Like, that's like too good a reward for like how little effort you're putting into that sequence of events. Like, it's decently well hidden. Like, oh, well, you gotta jump over the roof, like that one shop. That's kind of cool. But probably shouldn't be a silver rupee. That's like that's too good. Alright, man, you're not gonna make it $110, are you? Yeah, I would love them, dude. One more magic bean. Okay, do you go up from there? Too bad. We're sold out? Oh, these beans are not for Oh, he's acknowledging the beans that he's eating. Dude, I've just been eating this guy's, like, goldfish this whole time. Like, his dumb little snackies. Like, what the hell have I been wasting my time on? That's like really interesting that you can. I mean, I guess it makes sense that there's a finite amount, because there's a finite amount of like bean spots. I just didn't expect it like to be that way, so that's kind of cool. I don't think in any playthrough of OoT I've ever like gone out of my way and planted all the beans. So, what do we want to do now with our free time in OoT? I don't know. I could warp back to the Temple of Time right now, even though that door's shut. Like, you know, that's the power of being an adult. Even though we're a kid right now, the things we've been through have kind of, like, morphed our perception. So, like, we have the power more so than we, you know, did when we were a kid, so. I know there's a fucking, magic bean thing, like, in Gerudo Desert. So let's go. Excuse me, I'm trying to have fun. Am I seriously gonna have to... Go away. Yeah, unfortunately, young Link doesn't get to ride a horse or, like, anything cool like that. It's kind of just like, yeah, this is how it'd be. Like, it would make adult Link feel less special if, like, you know, you could drive a car as a kid, you know? So, you need to experience the inconvenience to make, like, the payoff actually mean as shit. Oh god. I can't even do that right. I guess we're just gonna backwalk our stupid ass all the way to Gerudo Valley, because that's just how it'd be sometimes, dude. I remember Mr. Aaron Hansen, like, compared walking across Hyrule Field to get to the hey, it's the Running Man. Damn, he's quick. Well, I hope he's feeling satisfied. He did mention that, you know, it was a little lonely being the best at things. Because there's no competition. Anyway, yeah, I remember Aaron Hansen was all like, he compared the act of walking across Hyrule Field to, like, oh, imagine if, like, every time you wanted to turn a page in a book or, like, go to the next chapter, you had to, like, walk across, you had to walk across Hyrule Field every time you wanted to, like, turn to the next chapter. Which is, like, such an exaggeration. I don't even know where to begin. Like, fucking, how often are you, like, in the intended path of Ocarina of Time, like, going from Deku Tree to Death Mountain, like, to fucking Jabu, like, you only ever, like, walk through a good portion of Hyrule Field the first time, like, when you step out of Kokiri and go to Zelda's like, Hyrule Castle. Every time after that, like, Death Mountain and, like, Zora's River, they're, like, pretty close to each other. So, I don't know, man. It's probably just another case of the guy looking for things to complain about. I hope no one actually takes that criticism as truth. Like, oh, man, OOT's just a big empty game full of nothing. Like, baby, you want a big empty game full of nothing? There's, like, a new one out on the Nintendo Switch right now. Ooh. Ooh, am I calling the open fields in Breath of the Wild nothing? But you can collect like, lizards and shit in them. There's important gameplay to behold in those fields. What is the sun song? I can't think of a funny retort to that, but yeah, I'm gonna say that the fields in Breath of the Wild, I would prefer it if they were, like, maybe a little smaller. And yeah, there's a Skatola here. Isn't it cool or fascinating or interesting or some other adjective that you can't lock onto them? As if, like, the game is trying to create some challenge out of hitting it without the lock on. Or hell, I wonder if they just forgot to make the gold Skatolas a kind of enemy you could lock onto. It's always a funny, interesting things to think about. Like, are the things you question in video games intentional or not? Because I have a new hypothesis on the ending of Majora's Mask, where you see the Indogogos playing in the milk bar, and Link is there, even though in the ending of the game, Link leaves Termina, and there's, like, no reason for him to participate in the, you know, the whole fucking band playing in the milk bar. So I have a theory that, like, what if, like, that little scene of, like, the Indogogos playing together is, like, a pre-made object, and Link is just always part of it. So it was, like, a mistake or something. Like, Link wasn't supposed to be there, because, like, they neglected to take him out or something, because it was just, like, a preset or some shit. Because the next time you see them in the ending, they're not, like, singing or, like, playing, they're just kind of standing there, I think. So, like, you know, I wonder. Like, what does it mean? Yeah, I think there's a magic bean thing down here, so we're gonna get it. Wait, did I seriously not get the heart piece that's up there? Ridiculous. Dude, did I just, like, come into Gerudo Valley and not, like, comment on the music at all? Like, dude, there's nothing even to say, dude. Fucking Gerudo Valley, man. Legendary video game banger. You know what the Mask of Truth is? Out of my way. Get out of here. You're asking for it, aren't you? What kind of fucking reaction was that? Like, this dialogue is, like, pretty pleasant sounding. Like, it's just like a conversation, like, lampooning, like, the fact that we're both down here. Like, I put on the Mask of Truth and he's like, rah, rah. Did I call the Gerudo a he? Like, oh man. I think I assumed these people, like, were dudes for some reason when I was a fucking kid. I guess I was so rock stupid. I just, with their short hair, like, women don't have short hair. Must be a dude, you know, they're kind of like chiseled looking, must be a man. And it's like, damn, dude, 2019, humanity would have like curb stomped young Tony Finale with that worldview. Like, holy damn, that is some stupidity right there. Though, I don't regret it because I'm stronger and smarter now than I was before. Like, I think like in the past, I would always be like, ooh, younger things I thought about or younger things I did in the past. In like cringe, but it's like, you know, you wouldn't be where you are today without that hardship, so you had to experience some of the not so hot moments to be invincible today. So don't run from the past because it made you who you are. Can I grab this? Oh god. But luckily for me, I can just mash the B button. Is this water even like strong enough to like push me away? No, it's not. Like, I don't even have to mash the B button to like climb this thing. Okay, I have no idea what the magic bean spot does. I'm gonna assume it just like probably flies you over here and get the heart piece. Because maybe the game assumes like, oh man, maybe you don't know there's a secret behind the waterfall. We'll show it to you. Because you bothered to use the, oh wait, I've made an error. I don't actually want to like swim through all this shit. I would much rather climb back up here and play the Prelude of Light and get the hell out of here. Oh yeah, that sentence I was saying. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the game is just gonna, like in the future, I'm gonna assume the magic bean spot just warps you over, flies you over here. Because it's giving you a little, grabbing you by the wrist, like helping you out, like in case you didn't know there was a secret here. And hold on, I'm trying to confirm something. Normally when you get off of a ladder, there's like one frame where Link is in his like falling animation sometimes. Why is that? I'm gonna experiment with this ladder for like the next 2 minutes, I hope you don't mind. Dude, cool little camera angle. We're playing like Snake Eater up in here. Yeah, he was in, yeah, for like one frame, he was like at a higher elevation than the floor, and he had to adjust. Like, that was weird. I wonder what situations dictate that. Like, if you climb the ladder, I don't fucking know, dude. Let's get out of here. Hey, I played it right. I think this one's like shorter than all the other ones, so it's like, you know, there's no funny. Wait, that's wait a minute. wait, that's the fucking Minuetta Forest. It seems I have forgotten the one I actually want to play. Yeah, that one, the Prelude of Light. Because I guess the meaning in that song title is like the Prelude of Light, like we represent the light. Like, this song is symbolizing the end of this era of darkness. Because the light is gonna return, baby. Okay, man, I'm a fraud. It's a good thing Sheik doesn't exist in the past, or they would just be like, damn, dude. I thought you were good. I thought you were good. Yeah, there we go. And dude, like, the text shows up with, like, in key with the music. Like, right when that next note plays, the text shows up, feels good. I don't know if all of the songs are like that, in that they display the text in tune with the music. I know some of them are, but I know some of them aren't. Like, I don't think the Blare of Fire got the memo. Or if it did, I'm gonna be, like, very happy. Like, oh, wow. OoT's good all around. God, every time I pull this sword, I remember that stupid diagonal shit he does in 3D, where he picks it up at this weird angle. And it's just like, what was wrong with the way he picked it up in this one? Like, fucking, I don't get it, dude. Why change? Why change things? I just don't understand. Oh yeah, hold on, let's play detective here. Okay, so yeah, I don't get the the placement of the medallions on the floor here, because presumably they could have just copied and pasted the layout here and had light on the top, and, you know, then forest, and then fire, and so on. But, like, which one's light? This is light. Okay, so... yeah, and that's shadow. So this is the one, this is the first one, this is the second one, third, fourth, and so on. But it's like, why is it at, like, at the left here? Why isn't it, like, at the top, front and center? Like, the light one's the first you get. Make it prominent. And, like, this one here, this is, like, the spirit one, isn't it? Like, that's like, the last one you get. Oh, yeah, this is, like, a famous, like... No, wait. This is spirit. This is, shadow. Which is endlessly funny, because, like, I'm pretty sure everyone gets spirit last. And, like, I don't know why the game has this assumption that you're gonna do shadow last. Like, it's right, it's like the last one in the menu, but like everyone does spirit last. I don't know what it is. That's just like how it be. Maybe there's like something in the game that like leads you to spirit quicker than the graveyard. I don't know. Okay, so what are we gonna do now? Well, I mentioned that I felt there was storyline significance to doing the forest temple first, because it feels like logically within like the story, like Link would do it first. Like the wisdom Sheik gives about like, even if things aren't the way they are, you know, thing that doesn't change, thing of the past, or a memory in your heart, like that's not going anywhere. I think there's like meaning in seeing that at, like as the first temple you're doing. But the other temples, I think, you know, you can get away with doing them in any order, because the wisdom Sheik gives for the subsequent dungeons is like more of like general stuff. Like you can see it in any order and it would still like make sense. So what if we played wildcard and went a little out of order? Let's go do the water temple next. I know I went and got the fire tunic already, but like I really want to do the water temple. Just to do it, you know, like that legendary dungeon. You know, everyone always says, ooh, that dungeon, like 10 years ago, it was too hard. 10 years later, everyone's sucking that temple's dick. How good is it really? I don't know. Navi's telling me to go to Death Mountain, but like, one thing I know about Authority is that you should never follow it, so... Oh, but I'm at a crossroads. Do I want to go get Ipana right now, or do I want to go with the core storyline? You know, let's go get Ipana. Because if I don't get her now, when will I ever get her? Like, I'll have completed 2 dungeons, and that's like a good chunk of the game. It's just like if we didn't get Ipana all that time, like, ooh, what are we going to use her on now? The game's almost over. Oh yeah, let's confirm something. Do the rocks exist in the future? Oh god. Why did I feel that? Like, yeah, these guys scared me too when I was a kid. Like, them showing up spooked me the same way with the Octoroks. Like, I don't know, maybe it wasn't even a real scare, it was more like a kind of like, my blood gets pumping. Like, I know I need those guys, because there's like 10 of them, and if you get all of them, you get like a bottle. Like, it's like it's like important that you kill them in the opportunity that they show up during. So maybe it's like a jolt, like there it is. Like that one guy on YouTube finding the shiny Rapidash, like it's that kind of excitement. Or maybe I was just scared of the ghost. Because, you know, ghosts are fucking scary, dude. It's not gonna do anything to you. Like, that's always something I wonder about in like horror games. Like, people are like, ooh, I don't want to play scary games. Like, I get scared easy, but it's just like an easy way to stop being scared of something, I feel, is to like acknowledge, like, why are you scared? Like, what is the thing in the video game gonna do to you? Like, think about it. Like what are the spooky ghosts that show up and go boo? Like, how is that gonna affect you when you're playing your video game or something? Like, is it gonna kill your character? Is something actually gonna happen to you? Like, the answer is no. Like, there's reason to be scared of like an enemy in a horror game. Like, it could kill you and like you'd lose progress. So you're valid in that regard. So don't be scared of everything. That's what I'm trying to say. I doubt you needed to hear that wisdom. Maybe I was saying it for myself, because I'm scared. Yo, there was a tree here in the past. Where'd it go? Did Ingo chop it down? He's a tree hater? And yeah, Ingo runs the show now. Keeping with the theme that shit sucks in the future, if you get me. Some people in Kakariko spreading rumors that I cheated Talon out of the ranch. But don't be ridiculous. That guy Talon was weak. You know, he's not wrong. Like, you know, Talon, he was always napping and shit. He was a sweet guy, but like, you know, I guess Ingo took it to the extreme. Like, I should be in charge. And maybe now he's let that go to his head. So maybe he would, even though he could have been a hardworking guy in the past, he's a... he's in league with Ganondorf a little. That's like, no, this guy's turned to the dark side. Not even the dark side, it's more like the gray side. This guy's not like a villain or anything. Not like in the Zelda fanfiction I've been reading. I did get back to that actually, and I take back everything negative I ever said about it. I think I've like fallen in love with it. I don't care that it's like a little silly and Link eats spider pie. It's like, you know, what the fuck else are you gonna like characterize Ocarina of Time characters with? Like, make them eat spider pie. I don't care. There's like this one really cool scene where like Link goes to a bar in Kakariko, and like as they leave, Navi's like, hey, shouldn't we be a little more conspicuous? Like, they acknowledge the fact that Ganondorf could be looking for them, and like they could just get jumped at like any time and someone could steal the spiritual stones. And they leave Kakariko after going to the bar, and Link's just like, nah, I don't, you know, fucking, what's the worst that could happen? Like, we're gonna get jumped? No way. And then, like, someone throws a bottle at his head and it knocks his stupid ass out. And his, like, the guy who knocked him out was Ingo. Like, we're establishing him early in the story, so meeting him again in the future has meaning. So, that was, like, a funny moment, like, Link getting jumped. And it was, like, a clever way of, like, writing Ingo into the story, because you might not have, like, what's the story gonna do? Like, write out the part where, and then Link went to Kakariko for no reason to learn Epana's song, and he walked into the stable and had one line of dialogue with Ingo that didn't amount to anything. Like, you don't direct translate everything in your video game if you're making a novelization. It just won't work that way. Anyone in here? I guess not. Oh, whoa! How did I miss this cutie? Oh, a visitor. It's been a long time since we've had a visitor here. She doesn't even remember me? Are you kidding? I thought I was unforgettable. Mr. Ingo's just using the ranch to gain Ganondorf's favor. Everyone seems... oh man, everyone evil? That's... damn. Just found out about evil, that sucks. He will treat the horses so bad. Oh man, she doesn't even care about herself. It's more like the horses she's like wanting to defend. That's like, damn, true farm girl to the end. Nothing I can do. Well, if you remember, there was a gossip stone that like said a little something on the lines of, Malon's waiting for a knight in shining armor to come and save her. Like, I think now's our big chance if you take me. Yeah, I guess they left the door unlocked. I guess none of the chickens died in the 7 years. Or maybe these are new chickens and they've repopulated. Who can say? Anything of value in here? Nope. I was gonna mention in OoT 3D, there's like a few little Easter eggs, like there's a drawing and shit, where I slash those pots at, but you probably already knew that. Clearly why I vocalized it. Anyway. Okay, so I think Malon shows up at night, so I wanna see her, dude. Because I've got a crush on that cutie farm girl, if you get me. Like, you know, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I think she was like, I think like a few months ago. Wait, Epana's song, that's not the night song. Wait, yeah, Epana's in there. Yeah, there she is. It's my friend. Aw, that's cute. Like, she remembers me after all this time, and there's like no words associated with it. It's just like, there she is. And this whole sequence is like a side quest. You don't have to like do this. It's just like, you know, cool little moment, OoT. Reuniting with Epana. But yeah, this is what I meant to play the Sun song. Because I want to hang out with Malon at night, because I think we're allowed in. Yep, the horses are put away, and Malon alone in the darkness, doing her trademark, you know, that song, that the one note that they changed the pitch of over and over again to make a melody out of it. Gives me chills, but like good chills. Like it's a nice song. I like it. Please keep it a secret from Mr. Ingo that I sing this song. You know, like the future, it's like, you know, all this evil and shit she was just talking about, like that shit sucks, but like, let's just have a little moment in the darkness and like sing all the same. It's nice shit. Is there like an interaction if I... Oh, there fucking is an interaction if I play the song. That's so cool. Everyone really liked that song. My daddy, even Mr. Ingo liked it before he like got corrupted by greed and the like. You remember the good old days when I sing that song. And I guess that's your hint that like, ooh, maybe we can tame it. Maybe we can tame upon it because we know the song. Hana really liked that song. What a charmer. Where is Ingo? Is he in the stable right now, or did he lay claim to Talon's bedroom? I'm glad OoT doesn't like step into some like sketchy territory like, oh man, what if Ingo's like making the moves on Malin because like, oh man, you do what I say, or like the horses get it, or some, you know, we get into some M-rated storytelling territory. But I'm glad it's like, you know, things aren't that rough in the world of OoT. Like no one's getting sexualized. Z still going, huh? Z stop. That's he hates upon a song. Shit, dude. Dude, that ass. Damn, dude. Like, I don't know. Just I don't think I've ever walked in here and hung out with Ingo while he's snoozing. So it's just funny that this is the pose that I'm first introduced to future Ingo with, like Ingo ass. That's enough. Yo, what if I wake him up with it? It's not gonna be like an interaction because the game would have played or would have showed the prompt, like, you can play a song here and something will happen. Yeah, that's a shame. That would have been, like, really cool if you could wake him up and he'd be like, that song! And then there's, like, a secret boss fight with Ingo because he just gets pissed and he, like, kills you in one hit. Like, you know, like, what's his name? That cool guy with the broken hand from Dark Souls, with the dog. Like, what if the Ingo boss fight was akin to, like, the fight with that guy? Like, what if? Wouldn't that be exciting? What is the fucking song? There we go. Artorias, that's his name. How could I forget? Dark Souls is also a really cool game with, like, you know, in its storytelling, it, like, kind of just, like, it doesn't, like, give you information in regards to the story. It's just, like, you either care about it or you don't, and you find out about the story, by your own intrigue. Like, if you care about it, you'll find out the storyline, which is like something I appreciate. I like that in OoT also. Like, if you care about like the subtext and like well, to a greater extent MM, but like I've said, OoT is like decent enough at the subtext, you know, like growing up and shit like that. That's like why the Sheik musings like really hit hard. So it's like if you care about that stuff, you can like interpret the meaning like on your own accord. It's not like the game has like cutscenes telling you how to feel or anything like that, which is how a lot of games immediately lose my interest, like telling you how to feel and shit like that. Do you want to hear how to ride? Baby, I was born to ride. I already know the rules. So I guess the idea is that you're supposed to like, you could get on like any horse and just have fun. Like, oh hey, is that the brooch? Is that supposed to be fucking Ingo? Like he put his like, he emblazed his dumbass mug on the saddles. I'll show you a real horse. Oh, of course he would do that. Like, look at the gate. His face is on the gate in the future. It's not like that in the past. Yeah, so I don't think he's too impressed Like, he doesn't give a shit about you if you just ride the regular horses, but if he sees you riding Ipana, dude, he's like, that horse. Oh, I think you have to do it twice in a row. Hey, young man, I know you. Oh, he must be thinking about when I was gazing upon him at night. No, I want to ride. Kick you out of here. Dude, imagine paying $10 to, like, ride on a horse for a minute. Like, it would probably take me more than a minute to get on a horse, and by then, the event would be over. It's a good thing this is a video game, and, you know, reality doesn't work that way. I think we can cut it early, but I'll wait the time limit out. I know the second time you talk to him, and then you can race him. It's kind of obscure. Like, why would you think to do it, like, twice? I guess that's just another cool thing about OoT. Like, if you care enough about this side quest, you'll figure it out. Can you ride Ipana without playing the song, or was she just fucking bolt? Oh yeah, she's bolted. What, you don't recognize my scent? Or I don't know how horses work. I don't know if they're like dogs or anything. I've never really been around one. Or that's a lie. I've been around a horse. I got like slapped by one once. Like, I forget where it was. It was at like a zoo or some shit. And I got too close to it when I was like looking at it, and it slapped me with its fucking head, and I think I broke my nose. I can't remember the pain, but I'm gonna assume it hurt. What's really funny is that the horse's name was like Headley, so like what, was that horse famous for like slapping people with its fucking head? Like, that's rich. And yeah, if we lose this race, we're down $50, so let's show this guy how a real cowboy does it. And by that I mean we're gonna clip through him and like play Mario Kart, in that we never let him go forward. You see that shit? He's just always slapping his horse. He has no technique or finesse. He's treating his horse like shit. You gotta have respect and like don't utilize all the carrots. That's the real technique. Yeah, how do you like that, you clown? The great Ganondorf found out. Ganondorf already has a horse. I don't know if he... Like, we saw the horse in the past, and I don't presume he got it from Ingo, of all people. You can keep the horse. Dude, I can keep Ipana? That sounds badass. Let's do it. I don't know if he's, like, any harder in this, like, second... Oh, shit. He is. Okay, time to turn on gamer mode. Oh. Yeah, get out of my way, clown. Ooh, now I'm in front. That means I've won. Yeah, you know, it's a little simplistic, the racing minigame. Like, remember the one from MM? There was like a track involved, and it was like a big track. There were like traps and shit. But you know, as like a beta for MM, like OoT is like, you know, a little cool. In that regard, I guess. And you tamed that wild horse right under my nose. Dude, we've had a bond sleeping for 7 years. How... What would Ganondorf doesn't need another horse. I don't get it. Or maybe he does. Was the horse in the Phantom Ganon encounter real and we killed it? Maybe he does need a new one. Oh, I take it back, Ingo. Let me out, man. As I promised, I'll give you the horse to you. However, yeah, that's the catch. We can't leave. But like... Ooh, I can't get off the horse right now. That's brilliant, because presumably the game is like avoiding the scenario where you get off your horse and play a warp song. Like, the game is forcing you to figure out that there is a way out of here. You're not stuck in here forever. But how? How do you get out? Like, oh, what a big jump. Like, that's so fucking cool, dude. Hell yeah. And yeah, now we have Ipana, and we like, you know, she's inevitably like gonna like fall by the wayside, because you could just warp anywhere, and you know, how often are you really gonna like meander through Hyrule Field if you can just like If you could just warp places, you don't need her. But, you know, I'm different, and I know how to appreciate OoT the right way, so I'm gonna go out of my way to like enjoy my time with Epona, because it's fun riding around with her. And you know, like the whole thing with the drawbridge and the chain at Hyrule, just doing the same shit, just warping everywhere, that gets old real quick. That's like a reason why I was like shit-talking the Song of Soaring from MM earlier. Like, warping and MM is like too optimal. And it like gets old really quick. Oh, what's up with you? You look different. Hi there, how are you? I am Ingo. I feel so honored to be able to... Oh, wow. You know, I'm happy he's not evil anymore, but like, you know what, never mind. Maybe that's a valid thing to say. Working at the ranch sounds like an alright. Like an alright gig. It's not like you're working at like McDonald's or some crap. Thank you for the other day. The other day, it was like half a day ago. I didn't even... You don't even remember me? Jay! You're the fairy boy. Yo, fairy man now. You know, isn't this a sweet like sequence of events? Evil king might find out. Yeah, I don't quite understand Ingo's transformation. Like, was he cursed? And by getting owned so hard in that race, did the curse of evil be broken? I don't quite understand it. Thank you, Jay. Like, oh, isn't that sweet? Like, someone saying thank you. Like, because we did it, we helped someone. Feels good. On an obstacle course? I was just complaining about, like, the lack of one. I would love an obstacle course. You'll fail. How about it? Do you want to try? Yo, let's go. Ooh, a present. Ooh, I wonder what's in store for us. Hoo-hoo. I think it's actually a cow, so that's like really funny. Like, you could have like naughty thoughts and be like, a present from the cute farm girl? Ooh. But it's like a fucking cow, and that's hilarious. Yeah, I don't think you need a carrot to jump over these ones, so it's like, yeah, carrot, and then she jumps. Yeah, there we go. It's like 2 laps, I think. I'm like really good at the horse mini games, because back in the OoT 3Ds days, I would like really like practice like Epona movement, because I figured if you beat the Running Man or got to Lost Woods under a minute, you'd get a reward. So I had to do a lot of practice to like understand the Epona mechanics, because they feel a little awkward if you don't take the time to learn them, because you'll just like run up to a fence and it's like, Epona, why did you stop? Did that beat it, or... He said the record was 50 seconds. Your time was 50. But wait, where's my present? Okay, I guess we have to beat it that time. Or like... We can't match it, we have to destroy it. I think if you... There's a gossip stone that reveals that, like, Malon's the one who, set the record, so that's like a fun little bit of character. Like, Malon's as good at the horse minigame as you are. It's a shame you can't race her, like that would be funny. Though I guess it's like, who would she race? Who would she ride? If she's not riding Epona, it doesn't feel right, right? Because like, Epona's like her horse. We're just like borrowing it. Oh, and then he like, what's the context of him like having Epona in Majora's Mask? I hope Link didn't steal her. This is cool, like, riding at sunset like this. I came in here at a good time. Yeah, if you run out of carrots, like, Epona's top speed, like lowers drastically. It's like, it sucks. You never want to get that low. Alright, I beat your time by 1 second. Where's my present? I have to give you a present. I'll have it delivered to your house, but you can't. That's like really funny. Like, what could it be? Like, if you didn't know it would be a cow, like the sight of like coming home and seeing a cow, like, it's so ridiculous. You just can't help but laugh. Okay, and that was the. Oh wait, that's Sapana's song. That was the Lon Lon Ranch side quest. That's pretty much the end of it. There's like a few more loose ends, like what happened to Talon. He's hanging out in Kakariko right now. So we have to go wake his stupid ass up and bring him back. Because just like 7 years ago, he's on a snooze cruise, and he'll never wake up without your involvement. Oh, she's still here. Mr. Ingo, he must have been tempted by evil powers. He's not really a bad person at all. Like that, oh man, that's so sweet. Like we're not just like throwing him under the bus, like we're kind of like empathizing, like why he would end up the way he did. I don't know if I finished the sentence, but yeah, I think like a few months ago there was like a Twitter thing, like who was your first video game crush? Like maybe that farm girl over there, like like no shade. Okay, where's Mr. Ingo now? And there, yeah, there we go. The horses rising in unison. Again, I wouldn't have it any other way. By the way, does Link move at a slower speed when you're indoors? His running animation seems a bit slower. Like usually his hands like flail around at a quicker pace. So I think there's like they lessened the speed for moving indoors. Not sure why. Maybe to create some kind of illusion that like Link is trying to be like I don't even know, like he's like being courteous, like he's not just like running at Mach 12 through someone's house. He's not evil anymore, but he's still like in like their bed. It's not easy to be a working man. You know what? He's absolutely right. Anyone like working for money like deserves a little respect, but don't let it get to your head. I think that's the moral here. Don't be tempted by evil powers and take the easy way and become a fucking schmuck like Dark Ingo. Oh yeah, by the way, just like the graveyard, the entryway into Lon Lon Ranch is like too thin. Like how are horses and carriages supposed to get through this little crack here? Like, are you kidding me? Like this is ridiculous. How does OoT just get away with this shit? I don't know, bro. But I guess I'll let it slide anyway, because I love this game and its cutie farm girls it creates. Well, that was fun. Was there like a temple I was supposed to be doing or something?